Lord knows you wear a mask to cover up all your scars. Little do you know, they see right through just like watermarks, just like watermarks. You're your own worst enemy, but you always seem to think it's me. Go figure, go figure. So caught up in your own mind, as you seem to do it all the time. Go figure, go figure. Why you have to go and be that way? Why you have to break your own damn heart? Always rip yourself down a peg, never see another good you are. Why you have to go and be that way? Why you have to break your own damn heart? Always rip yourself down a peg, never see another good you are. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lord knows you've earned your stripes, that you fought your own war. Little do you know, the shackles are still there, but from way before the war. You're your own worst enemy, don't you see the irony? You go figure, go figure. You say that time can't heal a thing, but honey, time's not the one to blame. Go figure, go figure. Why you have to go and be that way? Why you have to break your own damn heart? Always rip yourself down a peg, never see another good you are. Why you have to go and be that way? Why you have to break your own damn heart? Always rip yourself down a peg, never see another good you are. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know you feel lost, it's easy to see. What breaks my heart the most about it is that you're always busy searching when you're the one with the key. I know you feel lost, it's easy to see. What breaks my heart the most about it is that you're always busy searching when you're the one with the key. Why you have to go and be that way? Why you have to break your own damn heart? Always rip yourself down a peg, never see another good you are. Just open up your heart, maybe you will see how the good you are. That was Watermarks. That helped me break the ice a little bit. Okay, so yeah, that was the second song I'd ever written, and you could tell I was clearly pissed off when I wrote it. That's where a lot of my songs come from, actually, is being in a place of wanting to release a certain emotion. And honestly, it normally happens for me when I'm feeling sad, like how we do when we cry. Or for me, I write music, and it helps me heal and move on and accept. And it's scary when I write music because I believe in the power of words. I believe in the power of energy. I believe all words are made up of energy. It's science. And so when you put something in a song, sometimes I struggle with it because it makes it so permanent. I have this song I'm going to perform for you guys today called Never Gonna Be the Same. I'm not doing it yet. That would be such a smooth way to enter into that song. But that goes to show you that this is organic. I clearly have not planned this. But yeah, no, it was scary for me to actually say it's never going to be the same. But yeah, so when I was in that place, I almost didn't even drink my water. I'm so ADD. So when I was in that place, it's so funny, I was still dating him when I wrote it. And I'm like, yeah, it's about a friend of mine that I know. You don't know him. Just kidding, but not really. That's actually what happened. And this was after I had been let down by someone that promised me the world and literally didn't even live up to 50% of it. Not looking for a Prince Charming, I'm just looking for someone to hold me close. Someone who's gentle with my heart, knowing that it's more delicate than most. Don't need fast cars or fancy things, just looking for a love that brings me home. Not looking for a Prince Charming, I'm just looking for someone to hold me close. I'm looking for love, 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 love. I'm searching for love, yes, that sweet, honest love. Not looking for a fairy tale, some things are better left in black and white. And color doesn't stand for much when what you've got is more than meets the eye. I want someone to take the leap, fall into me and dive into my soul. Not looking for a Prince Charming, I'm just looking for someone to hold me close. I'm looking for love, 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 love. Love, love, love. I'm searching for love, yes, that sweet, honest love. Love, yes, that sweet, honest love. And I won't stop, no. And I won't stop. As you can tell, I haven't played that one in a really long time. I'll wait till the bargain stops. As you can tell, I haven't played that one in a really long time. But I still wanted to play it for you guys because that's part of my growth, and what this whole journey has been about for me is doing things that freak you out and when you're not totally prepared, and it's not about being perfect, it's about being honest and putting yourself out there. And I really wanted to share it because something told me I should, and to show you guys my more freestyle type of writing, and a song that was freestyle through and through, and that I probably will never really do anything with. Now that I got the slower ones out of the way, I'm going to play a song that I wrote called Bright or Electric. And I wrote this for the guy who promised me the world and gave me 50%. So funny. Okay, so this is when, I thought he'd live up to the expectations that he set. I wrote this song, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and this song exists now. And it wouldn't have existed if he didn't come into my life. And that's why music's so special and it's so important to me, because it kind of like marks little chapters and leaves. It allows you to capture a moment in like just a few minutes. And so even though he's not in my life anymore, this was a beautiful time in our life, that needed to happen. And with the good comes the bad. And this song's awesome. So whatever. I'm happy that I have this song. And that's what life's about. You look at the yucky things that happen and you pull the amazing things that come out of them. This is called Electric. And it's the first happy song I've ever written in my life. And that's why I think, it's just a testament to everything happens for a reason. Lie awake behind closed eyes. Sweet thoughts of you, they fill my mind. I've never known a love so bright till I met you. Like the way you think out loud, the way you captivate a crowd. And I've never felt so high till I met you. 'Cause loving you comes easy like breathing. When I'm with you, it gives me this feeling. It's electric. Loving you comes easy like breathing. When I'm with you, it gives me this feeling. It's electric, and I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna let you down. 'Cause you make my heart feel full, my knees feel weak. And I like the way you're open-hearted, love so deep. Never known a love so bright till I met you. Like the way you make me laugh, yeah. Now you got me living in the present, not the past. And I've never felt so high till I met you. Comes easy like breathing. When I'm with you, it gives me this feeling. It's electric. Loving you comes easy like breathing. When I'm with you, it gives me this feeling. It's electric, and I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna let you down. 'Cause if I made a million wishes and they all came true, I know that none of them could ever be as sweet as you. 'Cause loving you comes easy like breathing. When I'm with you, it gives me this feeling. It's electric. Loving you comes easy like breathing. When I'm with you, it gives me this feeling. You're electric, and I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna let you down. Oh, I'm never guys think? You guys like it? Sorry. It's definitely a change of pace from the last two. But it's really cool. I'm actually playing my songs for you, I've noticed, in order from like the oldest song to the newest song. So it's cool because it'll show you how I've also evolved as a writer and I've become more comfortable with my voice. And I never thought I was going to make singing my career, so I never really tried to take risks and stuff. And now I'm like, hey, well, if I'm going to do this as a job, like I need to learn how I can actually maneuver my voice and make it work and like some cool stuff I can do with it. Like, let's see what this puppy has. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so this next one I'm going to do for you guys. I have two more, I believe. We have time for two more? Two more?
Sure.
Yeah, perfect. We have time for two more.
Sure.
Well, if we have 10 minutes, we definitely have time for two more because I won't be that long. So for this next one, I'm going to do Stay. And this is a song that I wrote when I was just in reflection. We'll leave it at that. Love the way you always hold my hand. All the times you say I'm your best friend. Love it when you pull me tight, kiss me under the starlight. I know I could love you till the end. Love the way your body fits with mine, all the ways that we lay intertwined. Everybody sees it's true. You're made for me, I'm made for you. I know I could love you all my life. If you stay, we could change our ways. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. 'Cause if you stay, we could change our ways. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. Darling, I'm so sorry that we fight. And I say things that I know just ain't right. If I could do it all again, wouldn't change a thing I've learned from then. This time I know I could love you right. And if you stay, we could change our ways. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. 'Cause if you stay, we could change our ways. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now. If you stay, we could change our ways. Don't give up on us now. 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 Thank you very much. So, as you can tell, I gave you guys a novel for the other 3 songs and not that one, so I'm clearly not ready to talk about it. So, So, which is probably good for you guys. You guys are like, yes, we're on time. Okay. So, this next one, it's the newest song I wrote. And this is a song that honestly came to mind when I thought about how I'm scared shitless. Hello, a new friend. Now I can say hi to you. This is why I get scared shitless writing songs. Because like I said, I believe in the power of words. I believe in the power of like the universe and energy. And I was terrified to admit that I really didn't think things would ever be the same with this guy again. And it was scary because when you open up your heart to somebody and you literally give them a piece of them, if you actually are honest in a relationship, we all know that like we actually give someone a piece of us that we never get back, essentially. And you kind of just have to be okay with that and know that that piece was meant to find them. Like it was meant for them. We're meant to meet everyone that we meet in our lives. And so this person was someone I thought was going to be in my life forever. And I've accepted that I'm really better off without them. And now when I sing this song, I'm not afraid to sing that it's never going to be the same. I'm kind of happy to sing it because it's like I don't want things to be the same. That's why I'm moving forward. So it went from a really scary song to now a kind of empowering song. So this here is Never Gonna Be the Same, and I just wrote this a couple weeks ago, so I hope you enjoy it. Dusk turns into dawn once again. Once again, another day is gone. Are you my lover? Are you my friend? Took my heart, took my soul, held it close, said you wouldn't let it go. Jumped right in, yeah, I gave my you let me fall, you let me. So in with the sun shining, out with the rain. Love you, but it just don't feel the same no more. No, love you forever, oh, this much I know. Our memories together will hold them close. So close, but it's never gonna be the same. No, it's never gonna be the same. Dawn turns into dusk once again, once again. What happened to us? Are you my lover? Are you my friend? Oh, took my heart, yeah, you took my soul. Held it close, said you wouldn't let it go. Jumped right in, yeah, I gave my all, and you let me fall. Yeah, you let me. So in with the sun shining, out with the rain. Love you, but it just don't feel the same no more. No, love you forever, oh, this much I know. Our memories together will hold them close. So close, but it's never gonna be the same. No, it's never gonna be the same. Thought you were my soulmate, the love of my life. You'll be in my heart till the end of time. But in with the sun shining, out with the rain. Love you and it just don't feel the same no more. No, love you forever, oh, this much I know. Our memories together will hold them close. So close, but it's never gonna be the same. No, it's never gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same. And that's okay. actually, thank you very much. That feels so good.
Welcome back to the show. I am Logan Ollivier, your host of Live from the Living Room with the lovely Megan Nadin. Thank you for being on the show. Fantastic set.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, it was interesting how you explained each song before each one of your songs. And relationships seem to be a very big influence for you. And how you've kept parts of them within you and then used them as almost a springboard to move on to your next portion of your life.
Yeah, that's a really, really great way of putting it.
So,
did you Google that?
No, I kind of just made it up right there.
I really like that. This is why this show is going to do so well.
Yeah, well, I myself have been in a bad relationship for a long time, and I know how that can break certain people, and how you mentioned, you leave a part of you with that person, and you can't really regret any of it. So do you find that influence, you kind of, through your songwriting method, you kind of figure out which parts of whatever situation you want to keep to bring forward and learn from?
Honestly, when I write, it's not about that. For me, it's about trying to make sense of what's going on in my head. I'm somebody that lives in my head all the time. Even before coming here, you guys saw how nervous I was. I live in my head. And so for me, writing is a way for me to kind of like figure my thoughts out, decipher them, and turn them into something beautiful. Because sometimes when you get in your own head, it can be, we all do it. We can say that we don't, but everybody does it. Some people just happen to do it more than others. It can be really chaotic when you live in your own head. And so it just helps me kind of debrief everything.
I always find it really interesting hosting the show, and I'm meeting a lot of songwriters, and I'm not musically inclined. I love music. I'd love to be able to play music, but I just don't have talent for that. But it's so interesting. Like one guy told me, it's just like he'll just hear something funny and then write a song about it, and then other people just do it because it makes them feel good, and they want to write songs that are just feel-good songs, and other people are deeply emotional. And I get that sense from your music, is that it's very emotional, and as you mentioned, you're in your head, you're thinking about it and analyzing those emotions. Do you find that it's almost like a therapy as well? It's like it allows you to really prevent that from harboring inside you?
100,000,000%. That's why I started writing. That's why I've written my whole life before I even knew that I would do this as a career. Because it was just something, and actually it's funny, my grandmother who's here, she is a singer-songwriter. And so growing up, my mother would sing songs to me that my grandmother had written. So it was just very normal to me that, okay, then people write music. I've heard songs that my grandmother's written, and my mom sings them to me, so it's just normal. And my mom would be like, she wrote this song, and she wrote it because of this and about this, and then she'd sing it to me. And so it was just I guess kind of set up to be this normal thing, where I never thought it was going to be something I'd do as a career. It was just kind of something I did. I was sitting in my car feeling like shit, and I just started singing. And out came, I'm sorry to do this, but I need to be me. Some people will take it, some will leave it. And it's fine, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, I'll be alright. I'm okay being me. And whatever happened to loving ourselves? Get so caught up in what they say is beauty. And we try to jump and swerve all those beautiful lies. We just need to be free. 'Cause this life's too short to care about the wrong things. Time goes so fast, I'm all scared to close my eyes. This life's too short to care about the wrong things. And I know if we all just let go, maybe it'll change. So that was literally what I sang in my car, and I did not get up until I started with me going like, I need to be me, and singing it and singing in the moment. And then I was like thinking about how messed up society is, and I'll literally park my car and just start singing into my phone. And that is a freestyle song that I never really thought I'd do anything with, and I ended up.
It's a good point though. Yeah, like I like the message behind that, because I do feel that we live in a day and age, like the Instagram generation, where people's self-worth, it's all right. People's self-worth, they judge by how many likes they get on social media.
Yeah.
You know, and really, that's not what makes someone something.
Honestly,
yeah.
This is why I want to do this. Because there's this like an idea of what you have to be or look like to be a celebrity or like a music artist or an actor or this or that, but there's room for everybody in every occupation. It doesn't matter what you look like, and we get so caught up when we look at social media and Instagram and stuff like that, and I would look at these images of these artists and think like, oh, that'd be cool, but that would never happen to me because I'm not typical. I'm not really thin, and I don't have the best skin, and I don't look like I'm in a friggin' Herbal Essence commercial all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a human being. And why I want to make it as an artist, it started on a totally different, like for a totally different reason, but as I started to get into it, I was like, you know what? I believe in manifesting. I believe that, you know, we can set out to do whatever we want to. It doesn't matter what we look like, where we're from, who we are. And I started like watching videos of like, you know, people like Oprah and like Ellen DeGeneres, like, you know, huge people that overcame so many obstacles. Reading books like You Are a Badass, and learning about how Michael Jordan was kicked off his basketball team, and how the man who started Honda was actually was a guy who was rejected from Toyota like 5 times in a row as a car designer. So he started his own brand. It was just all these things started to come into my life that were really like, okay, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna make sure that you stay real, stay true to who you are, and show people that you can be yourself and be successful. You don't need to conform to anything, because when you do, there's always going to be someone that's going to copy you. But if you're just you and you're authentic, no one can double that. They can try, but only for so long. And so I want this to be something that's really like a long-term thing. I see myself doing this for the rest of my life. Just with the foundation that I want to build with my music. That's
right.
why. So I'm like, I don't want to think about what I'm putting out there. Like, I want to be real. If I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, if I am going to achieve some of the goals that I want to achieve, and I'm going to be putting myself out there for people, they're going to be literally sitting on my every word, watching my every move, because that's how people are. So if they're going to do it, fine by me. This is me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that you've mentioned several times, like your grandmother and mother are both here, and you find a lot of inspiration and support from your family, and it's very important to you. And just touch on that a little bit. Tell me a little bit about the story of how they helped you kind of start this journey.
Yeah, so honestly, I wouldn't be here without them at all. I did not believe in myself. They believed in me when I didn't believe in me. I took a trip to Cambodia when I was in between doing my early childhood education and my teaching degree. And that was very random as well. I had dropped out of school because I didn't like my major. I went and did early childhood thinking I can put it towards my teaching. And when I was there, I developed a huge passion for child development. One that I wouldn't have been able to develop in university because it didn't really touch base on that, like going into what I ended up going into, you know? And so, I mean, if I did psychology, but that wasn't the major I wanted. And what was nice about EC is I got to learn about all that. So it inspired me, and my family, they have friends from Arizona that are missionaries, and they like to travel there to pray and to do a lot of good for the community. And, oh my God, excuse me, I just burped. And they brought up how they needed teachers in an orphanage down there. Like, they were working with a children's home, an association called New Hope for Orphans. And they had like an array of children's homes across Cambodia, and they needed teachers. So I wanted to go down there. My grandfather was sick. I'll try to make it quick. My grandfather was not doing well. So I didn't see myself leaving because family is very important to me. And there's no way I could be overseas if anything ever happened. He was one of my really He's one of my best friends, and so I wasn't gonna go. And then a week and a half, I think, or 2 weeks before I would have been set to go, he actually passed away. And so my aunt came in from Lebanon, Beirut. She had been living there for about 8 years, and I told her about Cambodia and why I didn't go, and how like it was something that I really wanted to do, but I was unsure of it. And she looked at me dead in the eye and said, "You have to go. You'll never regret it. I promise you, you'll regret it if you don't. You have to go. You have to go." And started sharing all these beautiful stories with me about when she like traveled the world. And so it wasn't like Aunt Helga from up the street being like, "You gotta see the world." It was like someone who like actually
Have you ever seen Murillo?
It was actually someone who saw the world. So I was like kind of empowered by it. And I was like, you know what? What are the chances he's not here? And my mom was encouraging me to go. The whole time. She's like, it'll be okay. And she really wanted me to go because she knew it'd be a good experience for me. She was the woman who was like trying to get me to go away to university. She's like, it'll be a cool experience. My parents...
And this is when you started singing to people, and you had
actually,
that...
I hadn't sang to anybody yet at this point.
Okay.
Like, before,
but
when I went...
in Cambodia?
Yeah, that's when it started.
Yeah, okay.
I started singing one day when I was doing laundry. And I like felt so comfortable, and I sang Ingrid Michaelson, The Way I Am. I'll never forget it, because that was like the only song that I felt like I kind of had mastered. So I sang it to them, and then they asked me to sing again, and there was only 2 little girls there with me.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me to sing again, and I sang again. More kids were coming, and they were grabbing more kids, and then it became a thing where they'd ask me to sing to them all the time. And I told my mom about it, and she's like, "Megan, when you come home, pick one friend and just sing a song that you've written or like something." And so I came home, and like a couple weeks later, I chose my friend Tanya, and I sang to her after the gym one day. I had like mad adrenaline going, and I was like, "I have something to tell you." She's like, "What? Did you like murder somebody?" I'm like,
"That's odd. You went right there."
I was like, so I like to sing. She's like, "Okay, me too." Like, she's so chill. I'm like, "No, but I really like to sing and I write music." She's like, "Okay, let me hear it." I'm like, can you like roll up your window? Can you turn up the AC? It's a little quiet. Can you look out the window? Like, I was going on and on. She's like, "Can you stop stalling?" I'm like, "I'm really nervous." She's like, "Fine, I'll go first." I'm like, she's like literally been my ride or die through every little process. She did my first cover with me when I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna show people like this is gonna be my first cover I share with the world now that they know I like to sing." She learned how to play piano all over again to accompany me for my cover.
Nice.
She's a bomb ass friend. So she's like, "Okay, I'll go first. Christina Aguilera, Beautiful." And she starts singing Christina Aguilera, Beautiful. And I'm like, holy shit, she's actually pretty good. Like, now I'm even more nervous. So I end up doing it, and she's like, "You need to pursue this." And I finished my teaching degree, and while I was doing it, slowly I would put myself out there because I'm like, "Okay, I want to be a singer." But I was thinking, if I was a famous singer, think of the platform I would have. I could go in to children's homes and take the money that I've made from making music and making it well, and get them everything that they need, and like leave them with sustainability, like things that they can continue with after volunteers leave. That's I noticed the thing, like everything's all happy when you're in the moment, and then you leave and they're kind of just left. It's about leaving them with things that can be sustainable for them and their lifestyle when you do leave. So I was like, oh, I can do that. And then it just kept getting deeper. Like I was like, well, I can help anyone really. Like if I'm really good at my music, I can just pick whatever I really want. Like if there's a hurricane relief thing or whatever needs it. I didn't really want to be like stuck to one thing, but I still wasn't sure. Mm-hmm. I still thought I might want to be with children because I'm the teacher in me, right?
Right. I do have one last question. Who do you think would make a better director for a Glee club? Kermit the Frog or Gandalf the Wizard?
I think that Kermit has a lot more experience when it comes to like performance and singing, so I'd have to go with Kermit. He's like a veteran. He's been around for a long time.
It's a good answer.
He knows the business.
He does know the business. That's absolutely right. So thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for
It's been an
having me.
absolute pleasure.
Thank you for like staying on the roller coaster with me.
That's what life's about.
Life's a wild ride.
Thanks for watching live from the living room. Have a great night.
Lord knows you wear a mask to cover up all your scars. Little do you know, they see right through just like watermarks, just like watermarks. You're your own worst enemy, but you always seem to think it's me. Go figure, go figure.